from a helicopter.
Lynda Carter. Welcome back. I'm here with my mystery guest, Lynda Carter, just surprised me on the show. I'm so excited to have you here. I've been wanting to have you on the show because I was such a huge Wonder Woman fan from the get-go.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I'm a huge fan of yours, so it's beautiful.
That's very nice.
I turned it, you know, whenever I turn on the TV, I want to see you. You know why? Because you're smart like Tim Russert.
Oh, that's nice.
And he was
a remarkable guy.
He's remarkable.
Yeah. You're so talented because you sing now, and do you ever miss Wonder Woman? Was there ever talk about a remake?
You know, in the early days, there was a talk of a remake.
Look at that outfit. With that golden lasso of truth. You look incredible. You look amazing. Yeah, you look amazing.
I live in a... No, I don't really. Not really. You know, it was great, and when it was over with, when it got canceled, I was kind of surprised, but shocked, as a matter of fact, because we thought we were so good. And they asked me for a few times to go back and do a remake, and I always thought people were a little pathetic when they're really old now and dressing. And it's like, you know.
You could still wear the same costume. You could do it easily. It must have been great fun to do, though.
It was a blast. It not only did it change my life, but I really helped to start the women's stunt, the stunt union for women, because at the time there were men doubling women.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
they couldn't do it, hairy legs, and it just didn't work with my costume.
Right.
So I just loved it. I loved the character. And I really think they should do it again.
Totally, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, if you could have a superpower, what superpower would it be? I know this is sort of a stoner question, but I think if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I definitely, if it wasn't a Wonder Woman thing, I'd be invisible.
Invisible, I think is good.
Yeah, invisible is good. But a Wonder Woman thing, definitely. I've been living in Washington, D.C. now, like for 30 years now. And the lasso of truth in Washington, D.C., I think all of us would be very happy.
Tell the truth, that would be good. I like that.
Particularly in the last administration.
I didn't realize that the person who invented Wonder Woman, is it true they also invented the polygraph?
I think that's where the lasso came from, was that he invented the polygraph machine. And so the lasso of truth was, I think, his marketing.
That's really interesting.
No, not really.
No, I didn't realize that there was a connection between
the two. I know. Isn't it interesting?
Yeah. I'm also told that we found a commercial, my producers who knew you were going to be on, I didn't know, found a commercial that you had done for Maybelline. I'm not sure what year this is from. Let's take a look. It may be too hot for daytime TV. I'm not sure.
Moist, wet, wonderful colors. Colors that lick your lips. Moisture with Colors by Maybelline. With moisturizers and a protective sunscreen to keep your lips very soft, very moist, very wet. And I think that's very wonderful.
I remember that commercial.
Yeah, that was a pretty hot commercial.
Yes. And there's something about the sound of the dripping water, too.
Yeah,
it sort of adds to
water it. Well, when I first read it, I said, I can't say this with a straight face. Very wet, very, like, don't hate me because I'm beautiful kind of thing. And so I really did sort of do it with a little sense of humor, kind of a sparkle between my eyes, behind my eyes, just to kind of soften the blow.
Right, yeah. You're back on stage performing.
I am.
You sing. You're a wonderful singer. I've heard you sing.
Thank you.
And you're performing at the Allen Room.
The Allen Room at Jazz at Lincoln.
Which is where we used to do our show. It's an amazing room.
It's an amazing room. If you're here during that time, I'd love to have you come by.
Yeah, it's what is it? It's April 26th and 27th.
Right.
So people.
And I've got an amazing band of musicians that are in the Hall of Fame.
What kind of songs do you perform?
Well, I do a lot of covers, but it's kind of a bluesy. We do some, Black Keys. I'm doing a song from the Black Keys, and then I'm doing an old Motown song. So it's a lot of different kinds of music, but because of the group that I have, there are 10 people on the stage. Blue Marini, he was Saturday Night Live saxophone player, Blood, Sweat and Tears. He was the original Blues Brother saxophone player, and 8-time drummer of the year and percussionist. I mean, it's really cool. We have a blast.
Did you always know you could sing?
Yes, it's what I did. It's really how I started. When I first came to Los Angeles to study acting, they told me not to tell anyone I was a singer.
Oh, really?
Because it was like, you have to be serious about acting.
Right.
And singers are on the low end of the totem pole, kind of like dancers and singers, you know. So you had to be a serious actress. And then when I put out an album in vinyl, it was a long time ago.
Vinyl's coming back, though.
Then they thought, oh, it's another actress that wants to sing. But I've been a musician and been writing music a long time.
Yeah. Well, it's great to see you back on the stage.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. It's the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life.
If you're in New York, be sure to check out Lynda's show From the Heart at the Allen Jazz at Lincoln Center. April 26th and 27th.